All right. So today we're talking about a sub 110, sub 70-minute half marathon, sub 520 per mile. Getting down to the milestones. My last one's going to be the next one in the series, sub 105, so sub 5 minutes per mile. So if you're a coach or an athlete, you haven't subscribed to this channel, we're in the middle of a half marathon training cycle, 6 key workouts for each milestone. Take a look at the description. I've already done it for 5K and 10K, and then we're going to move up to the marathon as well. So, and this is all stuff that I've used for the last 2 decades as a coach with a lot of success. So I want to share them with you. So with that, let's get to the milestones. They're going to pop up right here, the workouts themselves. This is a repeatable workout. I like to do this three times in a season, a 10-mile progression run, a repeatable run. You're progressing from essentially marathon pace to half marathon pace. So in this case, the marathon pace equivalent is about 5:33 per mile, and you're working your way down to 5:17 per mile. The kilometer equivalent is 3:27 to 3:17 per kilometer, okay? I like to do pace per mile and pace per kilometer. I'll be doing that moving forward as well for a lot of folks who like to use kilometers too. So this is, again, a good way to gauge your fitness, a good way to gauge your progress in a couple of different ways, how well you recover, how easy it is to handle the pace, and so on. So, and keep in mind, this is in between a warm-up and a cool down as well. You want to make sure that your body's warmed up even with some strides before you even engulf on this workout. Nextly, this is a long run, okay? Now, at this point, you can customize this too. We're building up to about 15 to 18 miles, which is easily transferable to the marathon as well. It makes it easy to move up. It makes it easy to also move down as well. So, but at this point, you'll be looking at about 15 to 18 miles for a long run. But again, individualized. I mean, there may be some people who can't do that high of a volume. So there may be some people who run shorter long runs. So it's completely up to you. That's where coaching with the eye is just as important as coaching with the stopwatch. So you're starting at about 90 seconds out from your half marathon pace, and you're finishing at about half marathon pace over time. Okay, so you're basically progressing from 6:48 per mile to 5:18 per mile. Okay, and a 4:14 to about 3:17 per kilometer. And again, this could be an alternating week. So you can do a progression long run like this, where in the alternate week you can do a nice, easy, relaxed long run. It's completely up to you. Okay, but this is a good repeatable long run workout as well. Okay, a lot of long stuff here. Now we're going to do something a little bit different here. Okay, this is a set workout, and this is a longer volume workout. And again, modify it as you need to. Okay, this is 2 sets of 2 miles, 1.5 miles, 1 mile. So the workout volume itself is 9 miles. Okay, so a lot of running. Okay, at a hard pace, and again, in between a warm up and a cool down. So the half marathon pace, I mean, the 2 mile and 1.5 mile reps are at half marathon pace, as you can see here, 5:17 to 5:18 per mile, or 3:17 to 3:18 per kilometer. And then the mile rep is at 10K pace, okay? 5:04 to 5:05 per mile, okay? About 3:08 to 3:10 per kilometer, okay? And my apologies here, I didn't put the recoveries. You're recovering 4 minutes after the 2 mile, 3 minutes after the 1.5 mile, and 5 to 6 minutes after the 1 mile rep, and then you repeat the set, okay? My apologies there for not including that, but those are the recovery periods in between each rep, okay? Next up is a speed fartlek, okay? Again, sandwiched in between a warm-up and a cool-down. A good amount of warm-up and a good amount of cool-down, okay? 11 to 12 times 2 minutes hard versus 2 minute easy. And the 2 minute hard efforts are between 10K and 5K pace. So 5:05 to 4:53 per mile, progression over the workout. 3:09 to 3:01 per kilometer, progression over the workout as well. Okay. And again, you warm up. You can even warm up with a threshold rep if you need to elevate the heart rate before you transition into the shorter, faster stuff. And you can do it on the back end as well to transition out of the workout too. Okay. Workout number 5. This is a staple, 1,000-meter reps at 10K pace, okay? This is a good rhythm workout for half marathon running. 10K pace and half marathon pace training or half marathon training and 10K pace training are relatively similar. So doing stuff at both paces are a good thing here. So this is a good 10, and again, you're building towards these volumes, okay? 10 times a kilometer with a 2-minute recovery at 10K pace, which is 5:04 to 5:05 per mile, equivalent to the half marathon, or 3:08 to 3:09 per kilometer. Again, kilometer equivalent to the pace you're running for the half marathon, okay, or the 10K. And lastly, this is a cut down, 5K, 4K, 3K, 2K, 1K, 15 kilometers worth of running. Again, so it's a little bit more than 9 miles worth of volume, okay? And you can see here, after you run the 5K and the 4K at half marathon pace, you take a 5-minute recovery after the 5K, a 4-minute recovery after the 4K, and then you do the 3 kilometer effort at 10K pace and the 2 kilometer at 10K pace. You take a 3-minute recovery after the 3K and the 2-minute recovery after the 2K, and then you finish off with the 1 kilometer rep, and the goal is to run it at 5K pace. So progressively faster throughout the workout. And that's the entire workout. You're progressing from 5:18 down to 4:53 per mile. So that 10K pace, looking at 5:04 to 5:05 per mile. The half marathon pace is 5:18. 5K pace is now 4:53 to 4:54 per mile, or progressing from 3:18 down to 3:01 per kilometer. Okay. So, and again, the 10K pace at about 3:08 to 3:09 per kilometer. The 5K pace is 3:01 to 3:02 per kilometer. All right. So those are the workouts. Okay. And again, giving you all different options. So you have some shorter reps, you have some longer reps, and you have a progression drop from longer to shorter. So, and this is where you kind of plug and play these things throughout a season. You see where you feel is most appropriate for certain athletes. Certain athletes can handle longer stuff. Certain athletes can't handle longer stuff and need shorter stuff. That's why you have so much variety in these workouts as well. So, but I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please hit the thumbs up, and please share this with other runners and coaches that you think might benefit from this. And again, we're going to transition to the marathon after this, but we have one more sub 105 half marathon, which we're talking at sub 5 minute per mile. Okay, that's the last of the series. I'll keep it coming. That'll be here in a few days. Have a great week. Train hard and train smart. Recover well. Talk to you next time.